The next story, I'm going to be honest, this one pissed me off quite a little bit. Pissed me off. This is from LGBTQ Nation. Brandon Straka told his hundreds of thousands of followers to storm the Capitol to start a revolution. He's getting off with a slap on the wrist. Let's just start right off the bat. That is fake news. That did not happen. It did not happen. LGBTQ Nation is lying, and I hope sincerely that Brandon sues them for every penny they have for slander and for defamation, because this is a blatant lie. Blatant lie. Jenny's getting icky with it, says you don't think snowflake means what he thinks it means. Yeah, the left likes to change definitions of things, don't they? Shannon says it's easy to dismiss the other side of an argument if you don't know about their arguments, and censorship helps ensure people don't find out. That is exactly right. So I wanted to read this article just to point out what complete and utter bullshit this article is. Let's take a look. Gay hairdresser will plead guilty to Capitol insurrection charge. Now, I'm not going to speak for Brandon in the course of this stream. Okay? I am not speaking for Brandon. He is going to, at some point when he is ready, talk about why he's made the decision that he made. It is not my place to say. I simply want to talk about the absolute gross fake news that this website is reporting on him, because it's not true. David says, I'm more afraid of demented old goobers like Keith Olbermann. Me too. So they follow up with the subhead here. Brandon Straka told his hundreds of thousands of followers to storm the Capitol to start a revolution. He's getting off with a slap on the wrist. Brandon never said that. He never said that. And they even actually admit so much in the article. Let's take a look. A gay hairdresser has agreed to a plea deal for participating in the Capitol insurrection on January 6th. Don't you always love that they refer to Brandon as a hairdresser? As though that's all he did. It's not as though Brandon Straka built the walkaway movement from absolute nothing to have over 500,000 people in it on Facebook when Facebook summarily deleted the group for no reason at all. He's not just a hairdresser. What Brandon Straka has done is incredible, and Walkaway will be coming back. And part of the reason for it is this plea deal that is going to allow Brandon to actually talk in public again. If the judge accepts the deal, he'll have a maximum sentence of 6 months in prison, even though he said on social media that his intent was to incite a revolution like in 1776. He never said that. That is a blatant, bold-faced lie. Brandon Straka, 43, will appear in a federal court next Tuesday, October 6th, to enter his plea after he posted a video online of himself at the Capitol that day and multiple social media messages calling for more violence. That's not what the video said. And Brandon has never called for violence. I hope so. Brandon, if you don't sue these people, please sue the pants off these people. Straka is a hairdresser from New York who got some fame in 2018 for his walkaway organization that encouraged groups that usually vote for Democrats, like LGBTQ people, to walk away from the Democratic Party for Republicans. He claims he was once a Democrat. Brandon has shown multiple instances in his live streams of things he posted on social media when he was still a Democrat. He claims he was a Democrat. He absolutely was a Democrat. In the years since then, he has become more radical, until he was slated to be a speaker at the Stop the Steal rally on January 5th in D.C., according to a rally permit from the Department of the Interior. The rally was to promote the lie that President Joe Biden stole millions of votes across several states to usurp the presidency of Donald Trump, and somehow left no clear evidence of this massive undertaking. I'm not going to talk about that. The next day, Straka was tweeting to his 500,000 followers from the Capitol, "Patriots at the Capitol, hold the line." That does not call for violence. That does not call for insurrection. Later in the day, he said he was confused that major GOP leaders said they didn't support the crowd, which was carrying weapons and chanting "Hang Mike." Oh my God. Brandon probably didn't even see that. As they trashed the Capitol and lawmakers were taken to safety by law enforcement officers. I'm completely confused, he tweeted. For 4 to 6 weeks, everyone on the right has been saying 1776, that if Congress moves forward with ceremonially accepting each state's electoral votes, it will mean a revolution. So Congress moves forward, patriots storm the Capitol, now everyone is virtue signaling their embarrassment that this happened. None of that means he was calling for insurrection, dude. I spoke to Brandon that night. He didn't know what was going on besides what he saw, which was not that there was like people hanging nooses and stuff like that. It's so ridiculous. These people lie so seamlessly. He later deleted his he didn't delete his social media accounts. He didn't. He made his Twitter account private. Facebook deleted his Facebook account. Brandon didn't delete anything, so far as I understand. And 2 days after the riot, Facebook deleted the page for Walkaway, saying it violated Facebook's policy against hateful, threatening, obscene content, which of course was untrue, because the only thing in the Walkaway group was testimonial videos. Multiple people also caught him on video, which the FBI obtained after videos were posted on YouTube to allegedly show him outside the Capitol building shouting, "We're going in and go, go." That wasn't Brandon's voice. The video that Brandon posted wasn't his voice shouting those things. Anyone who knows what Brandon's voice sounds like knows very, very clearly that it was not his voice. Those are not things that he would do. Another video allegedly shows Straka urging other rioters to attack Capitol Police officer and rip away his protective gear. According to the charging documents, Straka shouted, "Take it away from him." Other people in the crowd yelled, "Take the shield." Wasn't his voice. I traveled with Brandon Straka and the Walkaway team for 6 months in the back half of 2020, every single week in new cities. I would know Brandon's voice in a crowd. It was not his voice. He was later arrested in January on multiple charges that could have resulted in a 5-year jail sentence. WASU 9 reports that he accepted a plea deal with the Department of Justice that reduced the charges to 1 misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct in a Capitol building. In 2019, Brandon sued in New York's LGBT Community Center because they wouldn't let him hold a conservative event there. He accused the center of discriminating against him, presumably because he's gay, because he believed that the center would have allowed straight conservatives to hold an event there or something. That's actually not what happened at all. The judge dismissed his nonsensical lawsuit. 90 people have pled guilty so far to charges related to the Capitol insurrection. I just read this, honestly, because I really want Brandon to sue them. This is absurd. Even if, like, they took what he said completely out of context and said that he told his hundreds of thousands of followers to storm the Capitol. No, he did not. He said no such thing. And they're getting ratioed to high heaven on Twitter right now. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, Shamika Michelle. So which group of people are you seeking to demean as you describe Brandon, the gays or the hairdressers? Look at this. Guys, please ratio the living hell out of this Twitter account. Because I can't. I can't with these people. They lie with impunity. They get away with it all the time. So I hope that Brandon sues their asses. Damian Jarrett, who is from the Walkaway campaign, I had him on my channel last week. He's been talking about how he hopes that they're like going to sue. Fingers crossed, because this is absurd.